I dissect a living witch, I want to find out what makes her Timmy doll seem like he's alive sometimes.
No! No! Don't slice and dice, Timmy!
What's wrong?
Timmy just had the most horrible thought. That Timmy and his princess were in the alien autopsy, and Dr. Eve Russell was sawing Timmy open.
That's funny. I imagined her doing the same thing to me earlier. Talk about horrors.
Timmy and Tabitha have to make tracks before they're mincemeat. What is this vial, Tabby?
I don't know, but I doubt it's much use to us now. Judging by the dust on it, I haven't opened it in at least 200 years. Jumping jackals, Timmy. This vial contains the dust of forgetfulness. There's not much in it, but it might just be enough to do the trick.
What's Tabby up to now?
If I could throw this dust in the faces of those people from HarperCollins, they won't remember I'm a witch and you're a doll.
Timmy and Tabby are saved!
There's just one small catch.
There always is. And it usually involves Timmy having to do something dirty, dangerous, and degrading. Right, Tabby?
I'm gonna get out of there. In time. Oh, if only I had insisted that Louise be in on the plan. What if something goes wrong? What if Roger and Pierre don't think that I'm really dead?
Then we'll abort the plan and we'll get you out of the coffin ASAP.
But what if you can't? What if something happens?
Look, don't worry. If I'm in a jam, there's Agent Freeman.
And if for some reason I can't help you, Eve can. One of us will set you free before you run out of air.
If I lose contact with Hank or Agent Freeman, I'll call Louise to come and save you. I would still prefer that Louise be in on all of this. But if you think it's best that he's not, okay. I just hope that you get me out of that coffin before I come to. My claustrophobia will drive me mad. The only thing standing in the way of Ethan putting a ring on my finger is Gwen. But not for long, Louise. Ethan will realize that I am the woman he wants to spend the rest of his life with, and then you will see how wrong you are about him.
I'm gonna go put on some hot water for tea.
Thank you, Whitney. Teresita, about Gwen and Ethan. Julian read Sheridan's will earlier tonight, and I think it's important that you know what was in it.
I don't understand.
Mija, Sheridan assumed that Ethan would marry Gwen, and she supported that union wholeheartedly. She left money to the children that Gwen and Ethan would have one day.
Sheridan must have made out her will before Ethan realized he loved me.
Whenever it was drawn up, Teresa, Sheridan's bequest carries a great deal of weight with Ethan. It's as if she was speaking to him from her grave.
No, this can't be happening.
Teresita, I was there. I saw the effect that Sheridan's bequest had on Ethan, and, well, he is clearly torn between you and Gwen. I believe that eventually Sheridan's wishes will lead him to marry her, not you, Mija.
Then my life will be over.
Teresa, please, look, I hate to see you so upset. But I only want what's best for you, and it's not Ethan Crane.
My life will be ruined if I don't marry Ethan.
No, it won't. He's not going to make you happy because he's never going to marry you.
Yes, he will, Louise.
Teresa, please, would you stop kidding yourself? The Crane men, they treat women like garbage. Come on, look at Julian and Ivy. Everyone knows they have a lousy marriage.
Louise, Ethan isn't like Mr. Crane. He is good and kind, like Sheridan was. If you gave him a chance, Louise, if you got to know him, you would see how great he is.
Teresa, it's not going to happen. I want nothing to do with Ethan Crane. He's inherited his father's genes.
No, Louise, Ethan didn't inherit Julian Crane's genes. Ethan is not a Crane.
What are you talking about? Ethan is not a Crane.
To have faith. Louise has come to my rescue time and again. He won't fail me now. He won't. We've been through so much together. We have a right to be happy. I'll never see Louise again. We'll never have a family. We'll never grow old together.
Nurse, could you please check the front desk and see if there are any messages for me? Oh, you did. Still nothing. Thank you. Okay, that's it. I can't wait any longer. Gotta call Louise. Hello. Oh, thank God you called. I was just about to call Louise. Where? Okay. I'll get my medical bag. I'll be right there.
So what's the catch that involves Timmy?
In order for the dust of forgetfulness to work and to make those people from HarperCollins forget my memoirs, it has to be mixed with the dirt from the grave of someone recently deceased.
Timmy knew it! Tell's making Timmy go somewhere that he hates the most. The cemetery!
Where else would you find a fresh grave?
Does Timmy have to do the digging?
Well, it's a man's job. And since you're the closest thing I have to one, yes, you get to dig the dirt.
Timmy misses the old days, when Tabitha had her powers. Now Timmy has to do all the work.
Because it is all Timmy's fault. Now, either you dig the dirt from the grave of a fresh stiff, or we end up on a special alien autopsy. What's it going to be? Right.
Tabby and Timmy's next stop? The cemetery.
Joey, maybe you should just go home, all right? Look, listen to me. Just go home, get some rest, and then you can